for Arizona. Four of the players go 6'7" or taller. This is Ashley, who's about 6'9". Can't get it to go. Welsh lost it, and now we've got an Arizona foul over the back. Check in with Shannon.
Steve Albert, he was happy with his team's energy that they showed in this first half, but he said offensively decision-making just has to be a little bit better, especially against an Arizona defense. He also mentioned the offensive rebounds, that big goose egg in that column. Defensively, he said we got to get back in transition. We have to limit what they can do.
And that first one, Jay, that Shannon made, the shot selection, that's kind of been a problem on and off all year for UCLA.
Yeah, I mean, I have to imagine that Steve was being nice, saying he was happy. I don't think he was happy about anything in that first half. I mean, I think paint was peeling off the walls in that halftime locker room.
Looney will knock down the three, and that makes him now 7 for 10 from three-point range in UCLA's last 4 games.
He's got a lot of ability. UCLA doesn't have to all play for him. He can play instinctively, and he does so many things out on the floor. With his length, he can really change the game. But he's got to get to the glass. He's such a good rebounder. He has got an offensive rebound. Nobody for UCLA has got one.
Well, there have been plenty of missed shots by UCLA, so there have been opportunities for offensive rebounds. You mentioned earlier, Arizona is one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the country. They get 77% of their opponent's misses of the available defensive rebounds. That is second in the country to New Hampshire, as Looney will take another one. It's another three for Looney.
Terrific screen there by Norman Powell. That's what freed up Kevon Looney. Just that screen in. Looney stepping right to the three-point line.
And apparently that one is being scored even shorter right now. So 5 points for Looney. The only points that have been scored by anybody on either side here in the second half. Johnson, no. And it'll stay at this end of the floor. Johnson's got a little bit of exasperation on his face. He can't make a shot right now.
Well, he's got to get something going toward the basket. Get something easy. Stanley Johnson should do so many things out on the court. He's not a great shooter, but has really improved his shooting.
He's got a pretty significant size advantage in Norman Powell. He's the cover most of the night, but he's been on the perimeter most of the night. Now he's driving.
He's got a size advantage on just about every place he has. He's so big and strong. His hands are so big. And Sean Miller has mentioned that his hands are like shovels. And when he gets his mitts on the ball, he keeps it.
6'7", 245. You talked about the loss earlier off the inbound play. By the way, Johnson is the only freshman in a major conference other than Jahlil Okafor. Powell slams it home, averaging better than 14.6 rebounds per game. Here's some of the Bruins outscoring Arizona 7-0 to begin the second half, just as they did at the beginning of the game, and Sean Miller will use the timeout.
Deja vu all over again. UCLA coming out much stronger. And Norman Powell getting the ball to the basket. Court closeout by Kalen Sardzuski. He's made to pay for it.
Above and beyond.
I just told you, boy. I shoot my son. I'm coming at you with everything I got. I'm gonna do what I have to do to protect Michael.
There's a storm coming.
I want people at his house. I want people at his wife's family's house.
It's a six to high. Hey, it's going to be here by the grace of God. Get on the feet of the heroin. Separated by.
One night, barely something.
Promise in your face and I.
March 13th.
It's a big world out there. So why do some cashback cards limit where you can earn bonus cashback? 1 month, it's only a few places over here. The next, it's only a few places over there. What you need is these Quicksilver cards from Capital One. Quicksilver gives you unlimited 1.5% cashback on every purchase everywhere. Can your card say that? what's in your watch?
Under the roof of a home or business, damage can happen. When it does, turn to the specialist who put help in the palm of your hand. The Ready App and Emergency Response Plan from 1-800-SERVPRO. Like it never even happened. Spray this, drive that, wear this, shave that.
If you need to be told how to be a man, Taco Bell's triple steak stack isn't for you. Steak, steak, and more steak. With cheese. Only at Taco Bell.
Back in Tucson, tonight's game, a part of ESPN's Journey to the Tourney, presented by Sonic. A season-long spotlight on games that will impact the tournament. Two of the best freshmen in the country, Jay, but neither one of them really having a vintage performance so far here tonight.
Well, Looney got into foul trouble early, and Stanley Johnson has had a tough time getting anything to go down. He's taken a couple of questionable shots, but both these guys are going to be big-time players and have had big-time games thus far in the season. So Stanley Johnson averages over 14 points, 6.5 rebounds, 2 of them on the offensive end. He's improving as a defender, and Looney's had some great games. He's averaging almost 10 rebounds a game on the season.
Arizona very sluggish at the outset of the game, and again here in the second half. Well behind 7-0, and outscored 7-0 so far here in the second. Dave York and Pitts have come in off the bench.
They really did a nice job in that first half. Good passing.
Johnson left it way short. He's now 0 for 7. Just short on it.
Arizona almost came out with his field. York was like he could have had it after he deflected it away. Now he Walford wide open, and he'll make a pay. Can never leave the ball, but especially when it's Bryce Alford. He was the whole offense for UCLA in the first half. UCLA only had 5 field goals. Alford had 4.
He's got half of their points right now.
Hit no, follow no. Bruce ball. And UCLA's got a great opportunity here if they can get a score. And all of a sudden they are back in this, and Arizona's got some game pressure on.
And now Alford playing off the ball, a little running around screens. Here he comes.
Good recovery by Elliott Pitts.
Another one, and this one is a 3. His third field goal already here in the second half, and UCLA has outscored Arizona 13-0 in this half, and Sean Miller's going to use another timeout.
Bryce Alford, you cannot leave him under any circumstances. A miscommunication on the part of Stanley Johnson and Dave York. And that's a layup for Bryce Alford. And that little pick and pop situation. Pick by Javon Looney. Doesn't get much contact, but then the pop to the three-point line, the quick release. And UCLA is back in this one in a big way. 32-31 with 15-12 to go in regulation.
Alford's had a good night. Looney's had a great 5 minutes here in the second half. And it's a 13-0 UCLA run here in the second half. Big Monday presented by Verizon at 7 Eastern. It'll be number 12, Louisville, fresh off a come from behind winning against Miami today, taking on Georgia Tech. And then at 9 Eastern, Kansas and Kansas State. The Jayhawks still a game off of the Big 12, leading Iowa State as they go in search of their 11th consecutive Big 12 regular season championship. All a part of Bracket Builder Week presented by Dish. Big 12 has been a fascinating conference all season long, and if a 10-team lead, they might get 7 teams in the tournament. Might not. Texas launched again today. We'll see Texas next week at Kansas.
If Kansas wins its 11th straight Big 12 title, I think the league should be renamed the Big 1 and 9. That's one of the most remarkable things in the modern college game.
Agreed.
To have 10 in a row, let alone 11. Have a chance to win 11. It's really remarkable.
In a league of that caliber.
Yeah.
In a major conference. Well, Sean Miller's used 2 timeouts already here in the second half. Arizona still has to score a point.
How much of a kick does that thing have?
Called for the foul. That is his third, and now we have our first scheduled media timeout here in the second half. The lead is down to 1.
there before.
What did you do before APAC?
I worked in Foot Locker.
Reason for leaving?
I don't like feet.
They traveled 5,000 miles. I'm here for a meeting. I'm not lying. There's poison in my eyes.
Save their company. You gotta show the client who is boss. I didn't need to go that hard.
How far will you go?
Just do it. Just throw it. The waiting's the worst part.
Get the job done.
This is the best trip ever. I lost my virginity. Twice.
Losing confidence in the team.
Unfinished business. Rated R.
These blankets are good. Really good. You guys, I need some answers. Why haven't you been speaking to me my whole life? These started eating ketchup. You should know when those other nuggets were shaped like dinosaurs. What else haven't you told me?
KFC popcorn nuggets, 100% white meat, extra crispy, and made from the world's best chicken. The way a nugget should be. Get them with all this in your next $5 fill-up, or try them in a Go Cup.
This don't even come with a toy, and I don't care.
You could also do system restore. That helps a lot.
Strikes without winning.
It
can make legends.
Yeah, you should do
While
that.
contenders challenge
That's good.
destiny.
It's good.
On February 28th, undisputed women's bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey takes on undefeated #1 contender Catherine Garland. Let's take a look at the best of both worlds, brought to you by Cheez-It Groose. And for UCLA tonight, the best of both worlds has been the first 5-6 minutes of each half. 13-0 to start the second half to get within one. And UCLA has been much tougher. Norman Powell driving it all the way to the rim and throwing it down. Bryce Alford, little pick and pop action with Kevon Looney, and Looney came out firing in this second half. And UCLA put some significant game pressure on Arizona, and the Wildcats have not performed well on the offensive end. Sean Miller has been talking with his team about just play hard, honor the process, keep playing hard. Is zone right now by UCLA with a 2-3. Sean Miller's brought Dusan Aristich in the game for the first time in the second half. He had a dozen off the bench in the first half. McConnell for three. And Bruins ball. Amazing. Arizona didn't score a point for the first 6 minutes and 5 seconds of the first half. And they haven't scored yet here in the second half of the drive by Powell has probably given the Bruins the lead. After the way UCLA played in the first half, who could imagine that the Bruins would have the lead this early in the second half? Ashley and a foul. A really strong move by Brandon Ashley. And Norman Powell, the senior, has improved every year that he's been at UCLA. Gets a little drag screen in transition, the random ball screen, and gets it all the way to the rim. He's such a terrific athlete. He goes hard to the basket. He can drop out. Let's send it over to Shannon.
Well, Norman Powell, when I spoke with him, he said absolutely there's a sense of urgency coming into this game and the road trip that they're on right now. He said earlier, Dan, try to steal one. That was something he said. He said we have to play every single game like it's our last game. He thinks it'll also help them when they get into tournament time, playing that must-win, go-home, winner go-home time game.
Two missed free throws by Brandon Ashley, who's a 65% shooter on the season in Arizona. Still scoreless in the second half. UCLA running America's play, a little cross screen coming up a double around the free throw line. Hamilton, a little stutter step penetration, no, and Garzuski down with a rebound. Who could break the seal here for the Wildcats? York is wide open. Ashley with a baseline jumper. Wells with a rebound for the Bruins. And ignoring your best shooter. And Powell is going to draw the foul. It'll go on Gabe York. Not a shooting foul to the UCLA's goal. And still clearly moving. Yeah, there's no question that was a block. I just wonder why it took the official so long to signal it. But that was a block by a long shot. It wasn't even close. Ashley has Johnson. Sean Miller's making a substitute, Jay, at every whistle, just trying to find a combination. Somebody that can make a shot. It's unbelievable. 6:05 scorers at the beginning of the game. 6:29 scorers at the beginning of this half.
As Stanley Johnson opened up underneath the basket instead of putting that out to the short side of the floor. That's a foul. And Alford fouled by McConnell. They'll complain a bit to Bill Vinovich, one of the officials here tonight. Alford will shoot a pair. Those are the referees that shoot it. He did. Yes, the referees shoot it. Gene Sears or another college basketball slash NFL review. Pretty impressive, yeah. Sadly, college basketball and the NFL are getting harder to tell apart. This run continues. How to explain how poorly Arizona has played with the opposite of each half. And it's now a 17-0 run for UCLA here in the second half. UCLA going back into the zone with Alford and Hamilton on foul. Johnson, not his night, but the follow is good. It'll be a bullpen to count the basket for Rondae Hollis Jefferson as they finally scored 6:47 into the half. Attacking the basket. Alford, in and out. Arizona ball with a chance to reclaim the lead. But if you don't go with Kevon Looney, or you don't go with Bryce Alford, Looney's open. If you stay with Looney, Alford's going to get a shot. And McConnell with a rare turnover. He's got a 3-to-1 turnover ratio this year, but he just airmailed that one behind a teammate. I think the action with Kevon Looney and Bryce Alford has been UCLA's best offense. And here comes Alford. Stagger away. Here's a circle action. Hamilton needs some help. Finds Alford. Shot clock inside 10. Step up ball screen.
Nice.
Howell's got to get a shot up. And hits it. Not the prettiest of offensive exchanges, but it resulted in a bucket. Boy, UCLA can still make it. Great play by York with a shot fake and then finds Karszewski. First points of the night for the 7-footer. That's what's making Gabe York a more complete player. His ability to put the ball on the deck, using his shooting to set up another part of his game. Karszewski the beneficiary. Now lost the dribble, finds Looney. Looney playing pick and pop. There's a horn out near top. And Howell draws another foul. Brown wanted to travel, but it will go UCLA's way. Norman Powell, one of the reasons why the Bruins now have the lead. Norman Powell, an outstanding athlete, the leading scorer for the Bruins. And this is a difficult shot as the shot clock's going down. UCLA toughened up.
To build strength and durability into the bed of the new Sierra, GMC engineers demanded rolled-formed steel. For the same reason rolled steel is used in the hulls of submarines. Big ones. Introducing the new GMC Sierra. Incredible thinking in the form of a truck. Now during the GMC President's Day event, get $8,000 total value on select specially equipped Sierra models in stock the longest. You've never seen Pac-12 basketball like this. 12 teams. Unprecedented access. The Pac-12 Network's original series, The Drive, expands to basketball. Each week, 2 teams take the spotlight on and off the court.
Coach is by one.
Lineup for Arizona for the play.